Van Dijk versus Mbappe. Arda Güler versus Kirkes or Robertson. Jude Bellingham versus Szoboszlai. Arne Slot versus Xabi Alonso. The return of one of the greatest right backs that ever played for Liverpool Football Club, but this time he's in Real Madrid colours, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here is my predictions and preview for the big game, Liverpool v Real Madrid. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification. Without any further ado, let's get into this one. Liverpool, form-wise, been crisis is an understatement. Before Aston Villa, we lost 6 of our last 7. Tactics, non-existent. Style of play, non-existent. In-game management, non-existent. And then Saturday night, 2-0 win, a vital 2-0 win against Aston Villa, and a clean sheet and a top performance to go with it. Now, are we back? I'm not getting ahead of ourselves, but hopefully this is a step in the right direction. Van Dijk was very vocal after the game about the noise he's been hearing outside, coming after Manchester United's greatest ever player to many people, Wayne Rooney and stuff like that. Mo Salah got his name back into the score sheet and performed excellently. Arne Slot is not touching that midfield, I don't think, for a very long time. So Bosley, Gravenberch and McAllister will be the midfield three. And yes, we need to keep this. The game is Aston Villa. We need to keep the momentum and grow the confidence, because this is the game where everyone has to rise. The fans, including me, has to rise. The manager needs to get his tactics and game management spot on, and the players needs to show why they're big name players. You understand? And as for Real Madrid, they're flying high in La Liga. I think they're 5 points clear. They got a striker who a left winger, but goes by the name Kylian Mbappe, who's on devastating form. Devastating form is an understatement. As I break it down, 13 goals in La Liga, 2 assists. Now, what do you call it? In all comps, he's got 5 in the Champions League, so that's 18 goals in all competitions for club and for country. I know he got himself a few more goals as well. So in total, he has over 20 plus goals so far this season. We're already in November. Like, he has been frightening, absolutely frightening so far this season. But if there's any defender in world football that I back to stop the best striker to many people in the world, it's the captain, Virgil van Dijk. He's the man for the big occasions. And yes, man, captain, leader, legend. And Ibrahim Konate I also back as well, because obviously he knows Konate, plays with him in international football, and I have no doubt that Konate will rise to the occasion. Obviously, we haven't been defending great all season, in fact. But this is a game that we can't afford to lose, because there's still games left to rectify. But this is a game that we cannot, afford to perform poor in my opinion. We need to rise. But a win is definitely the best outcome. A W. Last season, 2-0 win against Real Madrid. Conor Bradley crushed Kylian Mbappe, missed the penalty. Goals from McAllister, who was absolutely amazing that game, and Cody Gakpo was the difference. Now, Xabi Alonso, again, went to Anfield last season, but this time, with Bayern Leverkusen, with Florian Wirtz in that team, funny enough, and we destroyed them 4-0. I was at that game and Luis Diaz bagged the hat-trick. So because of that, they'll definitely be coming out for revenge this time. That was our first win of Real Madrid since 2009. Injuries concerned. Curtis Jones back in training. Alexander Isak not available, unfortunately. He wasn't in training, even though he was at the AXA, facilities ground. Alisson, Leone, Jeremy Frimpong, Bajcetic call out. Antonio Rudiger, Danny Carvajal, and Alaba is the absentees for Real Madrid. So, hey, listen, in terms of starting 11s, if I'll go through this, I feel like Conor Bradley will play, Robertson will play, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai will play, and where does Florian Wirtz? Now, for me, I'll try him out on the left-hand side, even though Cody Gakpo has been creating chances, scoring goals, but I feel like Florian Wirtz will offer something different, especially in Champions League football against Real Madrid. So, come quick. Go. Apologies for that. Florian Wirtz will definitely, I feel like, will add something different on that left-hand side. I feel like he can use his left foot more. I feel like he'll naturally drift into the centre to, so he can influence the game better. And with Szoboszlai doing everything right now, being the complete midfielder, one of the very best midfielders in the league, hands down. I feel like Szoboszlai in that team is vital. This man right here is vital to us either performing well or not performing well. You understand? Because he has been absolutely superb in all competitions so far this season. And that battle that he's going to have with Jude Bellingham is going to be something. It's going to be something. So obviously, for the Real Madrid, their key players, Dean Huijsen, he's, in my opinion, the best ball-playing defender in the world. He can break lines with ease. You understand? But I feel like we can definitely try him. Hugo Ekitike can definitely cause him problems with his pace, his technical qualities, and the way he can naturally brings players to the game. For Real Madrid, Vinicius Jr., he loves the game against Liverpool. He loves the game against Liverpool. And boy, oh boy, 5 goals, 4 assists so far this season in La Liga. He's definitely going to come out with something to prove. And Kylian Mbappe, like I said, danger. He's the danger man. So, for me, the key battle is definitely the midfield, in my opinion. If we can win the midfield battle, we have a very good chance of winning the game. But the likes of Mo Salah, he hasn't had the best of seasons. He needs to step up. You understand? McAllister, the performance against Aston Villa, that's what we want to see. Hopefully, you can keep the momentum going. So, yeah. That's my preview for the game. I feel like it's going to be an entertaining game. I think it's going to be goals in it. But I do see a winner in this game. Hopefully, we win for the second season in a row at Anfield. Predictions now. Honestly, I've been shying away from predictions, but obviously, because I recorded this similar preview on my TikTok. Check that out. Link down in the description below. Before that, make sure you add up my socials. Insta, TikTok, Twitch. Down in the subscription below. Road to 300k. Let's 300 subscribers, sorry. 300k, that's the aspiration and more. But 300, let's take things slow. But yeah, my prediction, I'm going for... Ooh. I'm going for a... To be fair, we keep conceding goals, but I want to see that we can actually defend better. I'm going to go for a 3-2 Liverpool win. 3-2 Liverpool win. I think Mbappe will score. I feel like Vinicius will score. But I feel like one of our midfield, I feel like Florian Wirtz, I know it's crazy. I feel like Florian Wirtz will score in this game. He will score in this game, in my humble opinion. Well, I hope and I pray that he does, you understand? And I feel like one of the defenders is going to score. I feel like Konate is going to score. And I feel like Mo Salah is going to get on the score sheet. So, yeah, that's my prediction. Leave your predictions down in the comments below. Give me your thoughts on the game. Where do you think the games will be won? Thank you guys for watching. And until then, I'm out. Love. Hopefully we get the job done.